Everybody, I hope you can hear me as well as the game sounds behind. Hopefully my voice is a lot louder than the game sounds. I've set them to about 30%, but if that's not working out, I will fix that for our next run. As you can see, I am here, back. Yesterday was my live debut, and so now I've officially launched myself, Venus Callida, as a new VTuber, and you can tell I'm very new. I'm going to have to talk to Papa Nick and find out how to best get my avatar tracking. But what you didn't see yesterday was that I have a whole body. I hosted from half up and 3/4 up, but you can see my whole outfit here. I do really wear a lot of black, and I do wear leather, and I do love metalwork of all kinds. So here we are, my Death Knight. And here we also are inside the game, so you'll see the same blue hair, the same rogue leather blacks that I always love to use in game. My sword. I also have the most terrifying buddy in all the world, and we're gonna play. So I'm gonna get us in the game. I just wanted to start out where the origins of Venus Callida and her sense of memory started. This is her training grounds. Anybody who's aware of Ebb and Hold for the Death Knights, Frost Death Knights. This is a place I've spent a lot of time. The Soul Forge over here in the background to enchant my weapons, and I'm a blacksmith so that I could make my own of everything and mostly gear myself up. But let's be honest, I have not been gearing up since we hit Shadowlands. And let's take a look. You can laugh at me all you want. 219. Well, I guess the best gear that I've made come from Cordrogue and Noriyama, some of my longtime officers, but I love my sword here. This is all a transmog. Some pieces like this silly belt with a smocky thing, that is not me. That's not part of the transmog. I usually, when I'm dual wielding, have 2 blue lightsabers because I love lightsabers. And so here we are. We are in the old world. I usually port here because this character can use the mission table. Look at my lovely bunny. Have you seen this before? I just got it today in the mail. Really cute. Has its own packs. Anyhow, this guy used to do a lot of dealings with this poor guy here, or guys, in one being. Here we go through. And so the original mission table, for the first time in a long time. I'm not able to use it because I haven't been working in this expansion for quite some time, but I wanted to take the portals, and so you see how gruesome these guys are. Poor guys here, these undead. I'm glad I'm not one of those kind of zombie things, but here we go. I'm going to be taking a few different portals, so I'm sorry for the travel time, but it gives me a chance to show you some of my mounts. I've got quite a lot of mounts. I was first and foremost an achievement hunter. And if you haven't heard about the Travelers salesman and the Travelers, some kind of new monetary system where you can earn rewards and gold in order to purchase cosmetic items in the game. And this is a new thing that I just saw the patch on just yesterday, and it's something that I am interested in. Because when I first started playing the game, I always opened up the gold shield. I didn't understand questing at all. My map was black. I didn't know about apps. And I opened the world myself by dying in every direction. So I learned a lot. And this alt was my very first one I really fell in love with. My main for a very long time. See if I can give you a closer up of her and her outfit to understand my choices for Venus Callida in YouTube. So it's always a little bit of skin, but for the most part. So here's Dalaran, the beautiful city in the sky. I always loved the statues, and for a long time the meeting place for my guild was right here inside the the Filthy Animal. What a name, but the Filthy Animal, lots of politically incorrect furs on the floor here. And this is where we'd hold some of our meetings, up there on the top, the balcony up there, and then we'd head off and do whatever our guild was up to. It's a much quieter guild nowadays, but in our heyday we had dungeon teams, we had an arena team, we had a 10-man PvP team, often with a few spares hanging around in case they could catch in. And we did quite a lot in our day. I love the water fountains. I love all of the water effects, all the small things that build the ambiance of this game. It just always fascinated me. This used to be a great place for portals to all over, and we know they nerfed that. So here I go. I won't be taking you through our main horde cities today. I'm just porting to port elsewhere and get us into Dragonflight. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I even started the quest to get into Dragonflight yet, and I didn't. So here we go. You're gonna watch me muddle my way through. And since I don't understand or haven't familiarized myself yet with getting rid of all of that, I hate the new formatting. hate. All the new changes. Not for me, but just showing you around this area is only since the last 2 expansions or so. Okay, so you're seeing a bit of Orgrimmar. I've always thought this took something from ancient Rome, especially when you get over to this side here, and it has all these sails hanging out the way they would have done over the Colosseum to have shade on a sunny day. And let's see. Now this may be that new thing I was reading about, this trade stuff. Oh yes it is. So this is very new. I only read about this morning. Shiri.
The spirit sent you my way.
Apparently this is a monthly thing, so at the end of every month, depending on how much you've got, you can buy something. I'm actually interested in this trusty treasure trove. Gold can't buy happiness, but it can buy back pain. It's an appearance for your collection. Oh, and I already have the Pandaren Monk. Yes, I do. How much gold do I have? I think for now I only have about 500. Let me just see what happens here. Ooh, so that, I thought that looked really cute, although not for this alt, I don't think so. So, let's see what else we've got. Frozen Shadow. Oh, you know, I've got to have, I think I haven't. I don't have it? I would definitely. Okay, so you can hold one item that you want, and so it will show up every month to make sure once I have enough gold, I will be able to buy it. What is this? Yes. So I'm going to have to leave for now. I haven't earned anything yet, but by this time next month, I'm expecting to be able to make such a purchase. Alright. And since I'm here, let's go with Sapphire Sky Blazer. Not sure if I've shown you that one yet, but I really like it. Anything blue goes with my hair and my eyes. Has eyes just like me. Go figure. Okay, now let's see. Trying to still figure out where I need to go. These could be all old things. Let's see what... this has got to be an old thing. But anyways, let's take a look. Hello everybody. This used to be a very beautiful area that my guild also originally would meet in. Used to be water in here. Used to be quite a pretty place to go fishing. It was a troll area at the time. The Spirit Mound was in here. But it dried up when they invented the goblins, and the goblins came into town. They had to give them a home, so they split this area in half. Let's try Sandstorm Drake. Here we go. Oh, the blimps. Let me just see what's going on here. Oh, and Darkmoon Fair begun, which is good for me because I will need to up my skills. And I believe also characters can get to, oh, I already have, level 60. If you haven't reached that level already. Let me get back over here. You can see all these sails that make me think of ancient Rome over the Colosseum. I'll just have to get some help from the bulletin board. I don't need those. I'm gonna go do something I should have done in the first place. I'm just gonna check those portals. Because I do believe in Shadowlands there is a portal I opened to take me to the new area. Let me just see what these say. Suljazar, Pandera, Asuna, Silvermoon, Woodsville, Dragonflight. I think this is it. And I haven't earned it yet, so I'll try it through here. So the whole heaven and hell kind of thing really threw me with the Shadowlands. I didn't like it. I didn't like the premise, and I got tired of having to do the same thing all the time. And although technically if you just could bite down and grind, you could get all of those gems or what have you as soon as possible and gear up your mission area and everything really fast. But for me, I kind of more like exploring on my own, achievement hunting, and that kind of thing. So I got bored really fast, and I think many people did. Some just would push through anyways, and others find other things in the game that they like to focus on. A lot of people in my guild focused on catching all of those rare mounts out there. So there are a lot of old Blanties out there that look quite bloody and phantomy. Okay, that's not where I want to go. Okay, remember why I'm here. I'm so used to coming in and setting mission tables first, and this one being the one able to do the different faction tokens for rep. I mail them off to all my other characters now. So this one keeps doing, though it used to be my strongest, it's the one that keeps doing the grinding to share to all the other alts I don't have time to level up anymore. Let's see what this is. I think there's supposed to be a golden gate that takes us to the new area. I don't think that one was it. That belonged to Shadowlands. And it may just be that I haven't opened something yet, but that looks pretty over there. Let's just see why it's over there. I don't remember what this is. I think this is Shadowlands as well, but let's just see. Dang. But someone will know where to send me. Okay, so this part of Shadowlands where you do the daily questing. So we don't want to stay here, but what can we do about it? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back downstairs and talk to somebody. I hate to say this, but admittedly I opened this on the Alliance side, and so I have a lot more progress there. But when you flip to the other faction, sometimes it gets, for me, a little bit confusing. I forget which faction I'm in and where I can check in to start things. Alright, we don't need to be here. Where's Tal? Here we go. Oh, I don't think I want to do this.
I live to serve.
No.
Walker.
Alright, at least I can show you a different mount. Here we go. I love this bird, my flaming hippogriff.
May you find peace.
Until we speak again.
Oh, haven't seen this guy in a while. I'm glad I freed him.
The Maw Walker. With the Maw Walker's aid, the covenants have been renewed. Yet one sigil is still required to pursue Zoval. The Arbiters.
Though her presence is lost to darkness, her voice still sings within us.
Blessed be her voice. Together, we shall manifest the final sigil.
This is our purpose.
The way is open.
Okay.
Through that gateway lies Zereth Mortis, the realm of the First Ones.
Wait,
Pelagos, what are you doing?
Primus. I asked to join the Maw Walker on this journey into the unknown.
The Archon would be proud
Oh my. Okay, so I think this is the yellow gate I was looking for. I must not have opened it on this side, so we have to do what we have to do to get in there. I still think the graphics, I would love to see a full movie in the cinema made by these people. That it's just great. I remember seeing this for the first time, thinking this is where Yoda trained Luke Skywalker. All of these orbs. Okay, so I know I've been here before, but I did not do much in this area at all at the time. Life happens and you get busy. Part of the VTubing is to sort of keep me a little bit in this game. So I guess I have to... I skipped all of this before. I won't spend too much time here. I just... Maybe where I need to go to get into the Dragonflight comes from in here somewhere. So let's give you a different... I like this guy, the Cobalt. My dinosaur from the Trolllands. Here we go. Just get in here. Orbs everywhere. This is a very circular place.
What is this? More agents of the jailer? No, of course, am Reem. Surely you have heard of my expedition to locate Zenith Mortis.
I fear not. But the brokers in Bastion do tell of an expedition that went missing long, long ago.
Missing? How?
What manner of constructs are these?
And here's my beautiful... I have a pirate ship, so that pirate hat's going to go really well.
They are called Atoma.
I see no moss around here.
What, Mechano Cat?
The jailer's forces are spreading like a plague across Zenith Mortis. No doubt he seeks entrance to the sepulchre. Be wary. His agents could be anywhere. Ever. Nor ever. Come. You will assist me by acquiring something I have need of. Pay no mind to the Atoma. So long as you do not anger them, they will ignore you.
would be kind of a cool locking door to have at your own home.
I will clean there.
You said the Automa would ignore us.
Okay, I don't know
Not anger them, which you didn't.
if I can.
More careful.
My favorite drink of all time. Oh, I can't. Shoot, I have an urn flying in this area. Oh, that's how lame I am. Alright, I need to find... how to make the map show up. How do we do that? Okay. Oh, really haven't done much of anything in here. So...
It's locked. It's locked.
What do you seek?
okay, I'm gonna get us out of here. I'm gonna try again with... let me find out where we can go. Pardon me.
Something has spooked one of the Brutusos, sending it into a panic.
Okay, thinking this through. I want to go to this one.
I never gave up hope. May I help you? Norberto's son.
Here's my Dreamlight Rune Stag while we're waiting. Okay. I'm convinced there has to be someone I need to talk to in order to get me into the next level. Shout out to my friend Pescana, one of my officers in guild. I see you out there on the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. How are you doing today? And I'm watching full screen in the game of WoW, but I have been playing around with microphones, trying to make sure that both the game sounds and my voice are coming through. They are. Thank you so much for letting me know. And thanks for being here. So from what I understand, Noriyama actually had come in one day about a month ago to help me figure out the microphones. And we figured out that if I was in game on the guild chat talking to someone, the game music would actually play his voice. So when you see that old copy in the YouTube episodes, my voice wasn't coming through on my microphone, but his definitely was. And oh, thanks. You can help me out. So I'm stuck because I never opened Dragonflight on this side. So I finally opened the Shadowlands, the area that looks like Luke Skywalker's training grounds, and with my character here. But I don't know where to go to get me into Dragonland, so I may have to change the title of this YouTube. So I'm trying and I'm learning. I might be crashing and burning. So I know we're both talking this way and also in the game chat. I'm so glad to see you. So I've been busy. I did my debut yesterday and wasn't working like clockwork, so people can laugh at it, and that's okay because I have a plan, and a year from now I'm gonna make myself look good. So I've been looking around, and the old board here only tells me about the old places, and I know Pescana is one of my officers. On both sides, we're both double agents, all of us. I took my officers from this side to the other side, and I picked out the officers from that side and put them in this one as well, so we can all reach out when someone feels like teaming up. Okay, I think I have to take the blimp, and I can actually fly from here, so let me get on my favorite mount. Of all time, my blue drake. I earned this before I ever earned that albino drake from one of the dungeons in Lich King. And so, okay, I know where the boats are. I still haven't figured out how to pull up. I can pull up a map now, but I haven't been on top of it. Also, Darkmoon Fair started today, so I'm looking forward to going there and raising my professions. I still haven't trained them for, not all of them. I think I can do fishing and cooking in Dragonflight, but not anything else yet. So let's just see. One of these things will know something. Our blimp is up here. Let's see what they tell me. I do believe I did something here recently. So I wonder... In this valley here, if you're looking for rare pets, there's a tiny blue, like, troll with wings, a little, like those little harpy girls, and she's blue. She's rare. I have hunted for her inside of this whole canyon here, back and forth. And I haven't found her, but she's out here somewhere, and I know one day I want her, because I imagine the little blue harpy to be like an angel for a troll. Okay, so let's see. I know the blimp was here. Alright, we found it. Thank you, Pescana. Always my help. Always my living book of knowledge. Thank you. So I'm here on the Horde side getting my blimp. I know somewhere out there is the little troll blue angel harpy girl in pet battles. Haven't found her yet, but I will come back later now that it reminds me. She's a very pretty little pet to have. I like the flying pets. And from what I can tell, there is no two ways about it. You simply have to wait for this particular blimp. I think I've taken it once in my life. I'm assuming it's on Venus, but it might not have been. It might have been on whatever Alta had. It could have been Baby V. Here she is. Very studious Tauren behind us. Let's go see. I don't know what he's reading. He's very engaged in his book. I wish studying was that simple. Would love to read that fast. Alright, here it comes. So, for those of you who haven't been in Dragonflight yet and are not experts laughing at me as the newbie, the latecomer to this round of the game, here we go. This is the blimp that will take us.
Adventurers, we shall depart for the Dragon Isles shortly.
I think originally there was a quest and I went back and forth 3 times with 2 people on the dock there, and now there's just the one lady there. And I'm not sure, but I think I have taken this blimp once across to Dragonflight, but then I never followed through on anything when I got there because I thought maybe I'd like it for YouTube instead, and then it would be a little more novel. I'll be the newcomer with anyone that's out there watching who hasn't been there yet. Hello there, sir. I don't know. Let's dance. I'm in a pretty good mood today. It's had quite a storm last night. The snow is up over the bumpers of our vehicles outside, so was not able to get back into my spot. I parked last night in a visitor's spot because every time the people with their plows come through, they build a wall behind our cars. And there are some cars that can't even get out to go to work. I don't know how they're going to dig themselves out later.
Launched right under Renaissance nose. If anyone understands subtlety in navigation, it is I.
And then I think we had to do something in here, but I don't remember what it was. I'm somehow thinking I need to be on this side of the ship. Could be my imagination, though. But here's a nice look at the bay. Down there somewhere is the little blue angel troll, harpy girl. I think there's a 3% chance to find her to get that pet. She's one of my pet goals. Look at the map of our worlds now. I think one of the most fun entrance areas there ever was, somewhere inside the Broken Isles, was the Goblin Starter area. It was so much fun, and you got to have a little jeep of your own. Their little scooters. They were so lighthearted compared to the Worgans or the Undead. Okay, taking a look out this way. I think we're here. I would think, though, that dragons would rather have smooth hilltops than these pointy ones to land on. Maybe it's a defensive thing. Just a thought. Here's something coming up on this side. I would love to live in a castle on its own little island. Have my own boat. I just need to know where high tide is. Okay, so we're seeing some new landscapes. Lava falls. It's got to be a warm world. Maybe a lot less CO2. Or more. Probably more. Ew, that's one big frog.
Welcome
I'm gonna pet him.
adventurers.
Thank you. Yes, we found it with your help, Escana. Thank you so much. In fact, okay, I'm gonna turn and I'm just gonna try to say thank you my own way here. Get to wave at everybody. Hi.
Many thanks.
There we go. Thank you. So now, and I think I have been here, so I know we can train in some few things. I will not challenge these frogs. Loving the dragon kite. That would be marketable. Okay, so here we've got... Oh. No, maybe I've already... Here we go. What's
High
this?
mountain stands. May Anshe guide you.
Okay, I definitely trained here for fishing. And I know I don't want to take... Okay, so let's look for a different mount. Let's show you something different that I've got. Oh, I just got this bunny. This bunny mount came in this morning. I'm going to show that to Pesky if you're still out there. And I think this little moth is really cute. Alright, I'm going to take a big fat frog because that's what's out there on the lake. I want to blend in with the local wildlife. And I'm thinking, alright, let's take our frog in. Innkeeper. Not really sure where to head myself, so I'm gonna follow a path. Oh, maybe I'll help this guy.
I need I don't have a target. I can't attack them. I'm out of room.
I'm watching, and I'm not sure if the lava ground will burn us.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
Sorry about that. Oh, very sorry about that.
I need to target something first.
Some kind of gold up in here. Which I know I would like to find it. Okay, so I am getting a note. This lava ground here, it could actually burn through your health and help to kill you. So just be mindful where you're standing when you are in the fights. And make sure you got your health pots on if you've got them and that kind of thing. This would be a nice place for leather workers actually to get their skins.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles, adventurers.
I'm just gonna keep following this guy. Always two heads better than one. Don't know who he is. Don't know if he knows he's online with me. But very, very helpful and strong. And I've always liked a good blueberry. Oh, it's the guy I was dancing at on the blimp. That's nice.
I need to target something first.
Oh, someone's chasing the other one. Let's help.
I need to target something first.
I like the lava waterfalls. It's a new look. It's very bright and cheery looking. Oh, no.
I need that. I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
Oh, there's some kind of bunny that they feed on. I'm trying to save these bunnies now. Oh, they fed on them. Would like to catch one of those bunnies. Ah, he's down. Okay, I see ore over there. I don't know if I'll be able to mine it, but I want to go and try. Oops, gonna burn my feet a little. Path of Frost, just because I don't know if it would help me at all. standing on lava ground, but give it a try anyways. Yes, at least I can mine. I love mining, and I love, wow, 2,300 experience for a node in Dragonflight. That's nice. Oh, I was so trying to avoid that blast. Oh, I get more for mining a node than I do for killing one of these dragons. Ah, it's interesting. Oh, I'm gonna save a poor little animal. Some kind of, oh, I killed a turkey buzzard, I think. Oh, shoot, I already got something else on my tail.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles, adventurers.
Okay, I can see something's up ahead. Let's take our mechano-cab. Some kind of lava snail is down there. There's a bunch of them, little guys. Magma slugs. Oh. Another kind of fussy swoglet. A fussy swoglet. Just in case there's a love or petting achievement, I'm just gonna love and pet everything in here. I haven't done that for a couple of expansions, so I know that there's at least one I never did finish. Okay. I am close to something of meaning. Following these little circles. That's a something for sure. And that is a friendly. Okay, friendly. What's around here? Okay, and I'm gonna love and pet you too, little bird bunny thing. Prickly furry hair. Prickle furry hair. There we go. Alright. Let's go find out what this is. So here we are above. Alright, so my officer Pascana's out there, and she's telling me that there is both an achievement for petting and loving creatures out here, and there's something specifically for petting bacalar all over on Arn Plain. So if you see anything called bacalar, keep petting it. Alright, so we've got some kind of signifier going, and I'm going to send myself up. I'm going to take my Fell Crusher. I love him too. Here we go. So we're going into Dragonflight friendly territory. Very happy. Looks like a very nice camp. Loving the statue, although with one broken wing. Oh well, even Daryl has only one wing these days.
Ready to serve.
My love for The Walking Dead has not been quenched. I'm really hoping for one more season. Or that movie they promised us. Okay, so I'm going to complete the quest. Here we go. Convince Sendrax to fire her emergency signal flare and alert the dragons of your arrival. I think we've done that, but let's... Okay, we're asking this one to do it.
The Dragon Isles. We were trained to only use these signal flares if the situation is dire.
Okay, so my officer Pesky, she's telling me they're really big dogs, Backlar, and just pet them. You see really big dogs, pet them. Why not? We would in the real world.
Does the Major Domo personally respond to every call for help? Oh, yes.
Thank you, Pesky, for your information. Pesky is the queen of finding the most rare pets out there. When I mentioned earlier about old Blanchie's bloody-looking ghost mount, that horse, she got it. I should get you in here one day and show people how you got it, but that was a lot of discipline. That took a long time to do. You deserve it. Okay, so I think I have been here. I've been here before. I made it in to the cave here somehow, and I was using it simply to check the mailboxes, but then I left. So that one I can get rid of now.
We saw the flare and assumed the worst. What is wrong, Cadet Sendrax?
Major Domo, the new arrivals were wondering where you were, and I thought...
I see. There was a reason for our absence. An ancient rival, the Jaradan, have stirred to violence once again. Dragonheart Outpost has already fallen.
Ooh, he actually looks really good as a human. Poor dragon from Cataclysm.
Until next time.
I serve my queen. Your rival is not always your enemy.
I really loved being a dual wielder, and I found that I could get more eye level with two very strong weapons. And I'm gonna say the damage and such would be dependent on how you pick the stats for each weapon. So if you know your character and which stats it needs most, and then sometimes you get a weapon that's got a buff on it. It depends on that. So, for example, for me in Venus, I think I was forced into being a wielder of a 1-2-handed weapon again, but that is how I started in the game. There was a period of time that dual wield was better. I think in PvP for me, maybe that's what it was, and I stuck with it because I liked my lightsabers. But my 2-handed weapon as a plate wearer, as a Death Knight, was the best for me. Although in past expansions, being a dual wielder was better. Up until I'd say Kieran Kultirath, being a dual wielder was really good. But, so for me, I need weapons that have strength first, stamina second, armor third. And the secondary, I need crit most, haste second. Haste always makes you faster. Master versatility, but that's just my set of stats. So I would prioritize the weapon that is higher in the things that are first on the list of attributes and enhancements, and then go from there. And I would ignore anything with versatility unless I'm doing PvP. So versatility doesn't help you arming yourself if you're in the PvE world, dungeons and raids. You don't care about versatility. So in my case, I would be prioritizing strength. I've already got a lot of stamina, and crit. And I might, if I had to choose, I might choose haste before crit, only because it makes you faster to hit again. But I had a lot of fun as a dual wielder, and I think I switched into wielding a 2-handed weapon once we hit Shadowlands, because then I was stronger again.
Finder be with you.
Yeah. But in PvP, I would still be a dual wielder, I believe. I believe in my case that was the right thing to do.
I can help you thrive here, mortal. I will await you. Cadet Sendrax, escort the adventurer to Commander Lethanak outside Dragonheart Outpost. Assist with the evacuation of the whelplings and wounded.
Yes, Major Domo.
Rathian and I will take to the skies and keep.
I hope that helped. Where I follow that rule with by looking at the stats to prioritize which weapons would be the better to equip. Because sometimes that worked better than and made me stronger than even my eye level. Like the eye level was secondary to getting the right stats on a weapon. And then enchant everything you can. So if you've got buffs, like the Death Knight can enchant at their Rune Forge, in addition to if you can get enchantments from the Inscriptionist, and any kind of, alchemist who can give you those kind of buffs as well. Like any kind of buff you can to help yourself will make you even stronger. Dual wield does look better, and it looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, I found once it started dropping two-handed weapons for me, I took the hint that that's what I was supposed to be wearing. But don't forget the iRobot. If you want to see what the absolute best ideal setup for your gear is, go to iRobot, you look up your own character by its name and realm, and then you put it into the system, and it'll tell you not only the ideal, what you should have, but you can scroll over each piece you don't have yet and find out, usually they're in a raid, that you have to get them. But it will also tell you alternatively, if you're not going to raid, where you can get the best possible existing weapons to equip. So if you're looking for new two-handed or dual-wield weapons, go to iRobot, show it what you already have. It will tell you where in the game, what raid, what dungeon, what level of mythic will drop what you're looking for. Also, in your case, in our guild on the Alliance side, get a hold of Noriyama, because he can make gear at the 300 level, because he maxed out his stuff before he took a break. Let me see here. What's my best two pieces? Oh, it's not in this one. Have over 300 eye level, and he made them. And I think he may have put some in our guild bank as well, if you want to have a look. But he's the best for that.
Where's the fun in being seen?
Okay, so I'm not usually, and Pesky could tell you, the one who likes to follow forced quest lines. I like to just make my own fun in the game and make my own games within the game. However, because I'm taking people with me on this journey, and one of my goals that I talked about in my debut yesterday was to max my eye level in front of your eyes, then that's what I'm really gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna love and pet these tiny little flames. They're cute.
They were ruthless and powerful, killing
They're
countless
cute, those little
dragons in
flames.
ancient times. When the dragons left and the land went dormant, so too did the Joratans slumber.
Whoops, okay, so I'm seeing that if you fall behind, at least this guy doesn't disappear and make you run back and restart it like in the olden vanilla days. So that's really good.
Awakens with glorious life. May we never
Lots of
find
nice
more
things to
distinct.
see. I like those raven things out
These
there.
Dragonids have stayed vigilant as we safeguarded the Oath Stones, symbols of the Dragonflight's power.
There's black rams.
Return of the Joratin will test us.
Families of black sheep. Wonder what that's like.
May
Ooh.
we prove worthy of the challenge.
And I gotta love them. Okay. Glad he's waiting for me. That's nice.
Commander Lethanak, Cadet Sendrax and ally reporting on the Major Domo's orders.
At ease. For the Lifebinder, dismissed. Protect your allies. Report back.
Deliver whelps from evil. Oh, I thought I escaped religion when they ended Shadowlands for me. I'm so sad. It's still there. Ah, it is Sunday, okay.
Situation. Report back.
Ooh, what's that thing? What if I want... Can I kill the duck or am I gonna get in trouble for that? Oh, he's mad at me. Am I gonna die now? That was mean of me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, animal lovers. But he's so unique. I was hoping he was gonna drop something very special and fun. These guys don't seem to be bothered by it, though. I'm good, I'm good. Oh, some kind of machines out there. Let's be obnoxious about arriving. Ooh. Enemies out there. Beautiful water down here. For my boat later. Okay, no, maybe I don't want to be seen. Let's take something discreet. That guy working on the machine is level 60. What is the machine for? Lots of baddies up there where the promise of gold is. Oh, there's a no. Do I want to risk it? What's in here? No one's bugging me. Ooh, yay! Unyielding stone chunk. Sounds like my ex. Okay. He won't mind I said it. Okay, so... Oh, little stone people. I'm gonna pet them as well. I'm gonna pet everything. Some kind of butterfly down there. Oh, I can't get it. I'm not gonna go there because I think I will die, and I want to take you on an adventure as long as I can. For anyone who's still out there. Ooh, this is pretty. Tranquil Vorquin. And I think it has little babies. Let me see. Oh, no, there are his feet. Never mind. There are his feet. Oh, there's one. This one. A runt. I love the runt. I want to have the runt. No, I won't kill these ones. They're too beautiful. I'm not that much of a jerk. Oh, but I'm going to investigate. Yeah, pigment. This must be a plant for alchemists or healy people. Interesting. Okay. These are not friendly frogs. We're going to stay away. But I will love the vibrant butterfly. I do love waterfalls. Even if they're fake, they make me happy, so... Let's keep going. I'm wondering, I don't think I'm allowed to do blacksmithing yet. I think I have to raise up skills and collect pieces to equip. It's a little bit different than in past expansions for skills. Well, stay away from those cranky frogs. Okay, as so far as maps go, what have I done here? Okay. So, I'll head to try to get at least one more flight path before we close things down for the day. Oh yeah, I do need to find a trainer. I'm glad at least as soon as we got into the land we could train for 2 things and be a little bit useful out here. Loving the lava snails. Oh, lava bursters can stay where they are. Some kind of cave. No, I'm curious. I'd never learn. Oh, that was a nice statue. Someone went in there. What is that? I don't want to deal with angry frogs. Let's go this way. You know, I wonder if these are hot springs, seeing as there's lava all over the place. I don't think I'll get up high with those, so let's see where I am now. I'm surprised there are not more steam vents, but that's alright. I'm in the right direction, okay. Let's do this thing. Oh. Oh, these guys are friendlies. Oh, that guy wasn't, though. Whoops. I wonder if these ones will help me stay alive. Oh, look at that elephant. Or was that some kind of weird frog? I don't know. Nope, they're just watching me die. Very nice of you, new allied friends. Thanks so much. Well, I'm probably neutral with you anyways. That's okay. At least I've got my buddy I can resurrect whenever I need. I name him Jick. You hear about him in my other episodes. Was a real person in the game for a long time with me when I first started playing. What is this? Magnamoth calf. My goodness. I'm gonna love it too. I don't know if that will help my... Haven't looked up the achievements yet. Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone. And... Come on, Jack. Let's go find something new. I can see something up ahead. Okay. I'll put on my flaming hippogriff. We can blend in. We can come back for that later. And the ones closest don't count. I'm gonna move on. Or not. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. Excuse me. Oh, I'm very close to where I need to be anyways, so let's go. Alright, well, it's in front of me. So sorry. I really did try not to get sick before having to launch, but unfortunately, there was a big storm. And living on the northeast corner of the building that I'm in, even though your heaters may be working, it doesn't actually feel like they're working at all, because even with double pane glass and curtains shut, that cold air just gets in. And I found myself in the middle of the early morning in a very long hot bath and turning on my oven to try to heat up the room. No, I haven't done any of the dragon riding on any of my alts yet. Oren is the one who's gotten the farthest in Dragonflight so far, and I only got her in for 1 day. And I did a totally different path. I did a different route than this one. So I haven't just explored it yet, but it is something, the dragon riding, that I'd like to do. And I'll probably save it for a YouTube. I'm thinking of making Sundays at this time the time that I will stream World of Warcraft. Excuse me. But if I pick up subscribers that tell me a different day is better, I will change it. I want to make sure I get to that flight path. We're going to have to get back down that hill. Alright, fair enough. The walrus people. Oh, so cute. Walruses in their own little buckets so they can't get away from their parents while they have a bath. Practice swimming. Aww. Oh. So everyone, what Pesky's saying is, once you have one of your characters ride the dragon, then it's account wide and all of them will be able to do it. I really love that, because back in the days where you had to earn every single pet on every single alt, again, that's the repetition that I guess turns a lot of people off from the game. Some people like the routine and had fun with it, but others maybe not so much. Okay, walrus people.
I have many things that might interest you.
I'll just sell off the junk while I can.
Your goods are greatly appreciated.
Just have to figure out where the flight part is. Must be maybe up here. This is a pretty peaceful location. I wonder if they still have turtles to travel them around in the water. Okay, let's go check at the bottom again.
Your wares may be better than mine. Let's trade again soon.
Okay, I have to love it. It's just so cute. Baby Audic. There's a piranha swarm. They have piranha in here. Oh, that would be why it's a good idea to keep your babies in a basket. Give you a chance to get them out. Okay, so I just have to figure out where flight path is. Oh, tiny colorful frog. A swoglet. I love these floppy fish, and you have to throw them back in. A duckling. That's so cute. Oh, the dogs of Bakar must be petted if I ever see them. It's actually quite relaxing music in the background here. Haha, I ran through the ducks and they flew away just like in real life. That's awesome. Okay, there's the family we saw coming in. I'm not seeing a flight path though. A steam drip. That's funny. Oh. Whoops. I guess it's seafood for dinner now. Maybe meat. That's hilarious. Out of curiosity, I want to see what I can fish up from here, so detour time. So there's actually Comic-Con or a Fan Expo coming up. I was maybe going to bypass it this year, but now I'm thinking I should go. And I'm thinking of the Marsha Cross, the fisherman trainer from Dalaran costume, and just go for one day as opposed to the whole event this time around. And I'm going to decide in the last minute. The Obscurious costume I planned is not ready to be made yet. I'm still deciding on how to use the fabric. I'm so afraid to cut that fabric and then get it wrong. So I'm still thinking about it. And there is a YetiCon also coming up in June that I did definitely want to go to, but I didn't book it yet because they have changed the event to be without panels and without guest speakers. So I'm not clear on what that means we do, but because it's the Blue Mountains, they're giving you basically a half off doing anything anywhere you want, something that costs I think $50 to $60 a person for a one-day visit, and it would be for the whole weekend. So there's a give and take, but if it's just running around the mountain, your wig will get caught in the zip lines. So so I'm waiting to see about their itinerary before booking it. I'm just thinking about this now because, you know, my master costume that I plan to do eventually is the Death Knight costume. And as I'm looking at my character, I do think about, well, I couldn't find the flight path here. I think I'm dumb. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to head to the next one. Unless it's way up high. There is something up high over there, but that's not where the village is. So I'm going to go back one more time. Not to drag you all through this. I take too long. And if you've been there already, you're probably screaming at me. But let's just try it one more time. I don't know if I went as high as I could have. And I didn't find that node last time, so maybe there is a higher way to go. But I went through this part already, so let's see if there's an alternative or a roundabout way. There might just be. And of course, let's stop to look at the beautiful view. Ah, if only I was rich enough to have a view like that. That's something. Even if it's from the virtual world, it can be quite pretty. Oh, what are you? What are you? The runts are so adorable. I think they're my new favorite thing. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm not getting up higher. I'm just having a higher place to jump from. So let's not do that. I do find it interesting that I am able to pick these flowers because that is not, it's giving me the inks that I would think an inscription. Is this so that we can help our guildmates? I'm not clear on that. I'm seeing dragon hunters here. I'm gonna wear my dragon. If they don't like me, they might like her. And her name is Blue. Go figure. A very simple person sometimes. These guys are okay. They're not bugging me. Those guys I can't speak to. But let's give this a try. Seeing another node, and it just excites me to have so much EXP from the nodes. Very nice. Oh, and I haven't gotten myself a reagent bag on this side. All of my my alts are equipped on the other side with those reagent bags, so I'm not sure. Oh, I caught some 1,000-bite piranha. A common fish native to freshwater around the Dragon Isles can be bought and sold on the auction house. Okay, and I've got a maybe meat. A meat from various creatures on Dragon's Isle can be bought and sold on the auction house. Now, I know that came from crab, so that's crab meat. Reef carapace, that I can sell. The contoured fowl feather, a versatile feather gathered from ducks near rivers and ponds across the Dragon Isles, can be bought and sold on the auction house. Okay, and then we've got all of the different artisan metals. Salt deposit. Used by chefs. Oh, interesting. I see. So we need to have our skills up to certain points in order to study more of those skills to get other things. So I see. So I know there, back in earlier expansions, there were things like that. Like you couldn't just go anywhere and fish. You had to have fished up to a certain level to fish. And back in the day... Oh, well, we know what you are, but you're from the original world. I'll pet you anyways. Okay. Yeah, there are different fish that give different buffs, I noticed as well. I've been sticking a lot of them into... Oh, look, it's a pet. Oh, Scruffy Arctic. And I think I want to battle him just to have him because he is beautiful. Let's see what I've got for pets these days. I haven't done a pet battle in a long time, but I used to do them quite often. What are you? You're an aquatic. I'm wondering if it's the moths that we're good at, the aquatics. Yeah. So here we have Itty is a long time guildie in the AV side, and in this guild lives on the other side of the continent from me right now, but we both move back and forth very strangely enough into the same states, back and forth on opposite calendars. But I named all of my moths after Itty because he's such an aggressive guy, and a real guy's guy, and he saw me fighting with a butterfly, my moth, and he's like, how can a moth be scary? How can a moth be like a warrior? And I'm like, they're the chubby little sturdy fuzzy things of all the winged world, you know, compared to a butterfly. And so now it actually wins a lot of battles. It was the first battle pet for me that was taking down everything. So I've got a bunch of them named after him. They don't necessarily have the best scores all of the time. Let me see. And I named them all after him. I'm gonna go put Itty Bitty. I've got Ito, Ita. Any kind of it is this guy, and he's like such a go-getter in the game. He didn't have any mass kill effects, but he used to go in and out of a cave for us back in the old worlds so that we could get the critter getter achievement. Here we go, Itty. And then I've got Itty Bitty Pal of Mine is another name for one of the other ones. So these moths are awesome. I have like a whole squad. I think I have 5 Itty pets, and I love every single one of them. Again, blue. I can't help myself. They're just wonderful. Itty, this is named after our guildmate and officer for over 10 years, who would do anything to be part of the guild, but has to be on and off in very short bits, but will always do their part to make sure we get our achievements. And here we go. Mothballs. Oh, I'm sad that I missed, though. Sending a cocoon strike. I love this one. I'm safe for at least one round. Slicing wind. Oh, I better be careful. I want to catch him. So, usually I find the traps work on the 3rd toss. So I keep that in mind when I am doing a pet battle, that I want to make sure if I want to keep a certain pet alive, I'll switch them out and give up one chance to toss. I want to get the Scruffy Arctic. He's going to be my first pet from Dragonflight. So wonderful. Mine. Now I just have to beat everything else. Ooh. And it's an adder. Don't forget I loved your friend, man. I could have killed him and I left him. Just ask your cousin. So I'm going to switch out because, let's see, I'm going to take This Ito, a fuzzy white moth, he does pretty good too. Alpha Strike, let's do this. And he can heal. So, let's do it. Just an original moth. A lot of the moths do the same things, but this one's set up a little differently. Yes, Ito did it. I love it. Do one more Alpha Strike. I know it's deadly. And I'm going to try to save his life now. Let's send in the prettiest. This itty bitty looks like just an autumn's day. So pretty. I love my pets, if you can tell. But I especially love, I have a lot of pets I've named after guildies, my officers. And there's a lot of humor in it. Keep me alive for one more round. Here we go. Mothball. Slicing Wind. Oh, yeah. This one usually can take down the stats of the other pets standing in the background, too. So I like that Slicing Wind. Come on, 80. And we did it. My army of moths. So beautiful. And I now have Scruffy Autic is... Oh, I wish I could take a picture of that. Hang on a second here. If I can make that into a thumbnail later. I'm going to find out. Print screen. Scruffy Autic, you are our first pet of the Dragonflight. Alright, I'm loving it. And that, oh look, a red tiny butterfly. Itty meat, a Rosie, I guess. I'm gonna give her some love. Everything I can find. Now let's see. So I'm hitting M on my keyboard to try to open the maps. Somewhere around here there's supposed to be a flight path. Let's go find it. Let's amuse you with a new mount. Let's see which one. Alright, let's do the turtle. It seems in keeping with my red dragon turtle. Let's have a look at you. Alright, let's do this. Did I come from here? Flight path found. Yay. Yeah, I didn't see one of these green things in the other one. So maybe it was just to show me where a town was. That's alright. So I can get in and out of the origin to somewhere else. And let's find out if these guys have turtle boats like in Northrend, where we first met these guys. Water seem very alive around here. Oh, little turtle pets. What's inside of here? Fish. Must be dinner time. There is a time of arrival. What I don't know is the Uktulut outpost. Oh, there's more fish over here. Let's see what this is. Where that would take me to. I'm hoping not out of this game world. Let's try this. See what I'm catching. Looks like a manta ray down there. This is a nice peaceful area. One thing I always marveled about this game was the sunsets and the sunrises, the ripples in the water, how the sun and the moon reflect off the water. Like when I need to just zone out and relax and escape headaches. I'd like to go fishing and listen to the background music. Music's kind of like being in a spa, so if you want to stick, you know, Vaseline on your face, tell yourself you're in a spa and go fishing. If there was one thing I could make a bot for, it would be to fish for me while I'm at work. That would be great, and then I'd cook up a storm when I got home. But no, I will never use a bot. I've never used a bot. If anyone from Blizzard is listening, I never have. Never, never. I'm just saying that would be the most fun thing, to earn or win an award of a character that could fish for me when I'm not online. Even if it was for limited amounts of times and I had to play for an amount of time I could run it, I would really like that. There's smooth fin manticorn. I'm gonna send it some love. And maybe it will remember I did not eat it, so maybe it will not eat me. Okay. Looks like there's a place to repair and another fishing pool out there. It's very nice and calming. So I'm very happy, at least today, we've accomplished getting into the zone. We've accomplished a new pet from the zone. And we've had a look around a little bit of the starting area. And the creatures we can love and pet and fight and stay safe with. Some of these are really cute. The tiny drop again. That, when it was killed by accident earlier on at the other beach, it did not yield any prize or reward, so I'm just going to leave them alone. These little scuttlers. And I think, because it is almost 3 o'clock and we started at 1, I am going to call it a day. I'm going to call it right here. We've had a nice day, and I've always, even in the original Lich King and the original Worlds, loved the Walrus people. I'm glad to see them again. It's reminding me, I've got my feels for Northrend forever, and right now it's on Classic as well. If you want to visit the olden days, it was a lot of fun, and that's a place where I came from. And let's see if I can take one more screenshot to end my day here with you guys. Hopefully that works. I will find out later if it did or not. But, oh look, I'm an angel. I'll take a screenshot of that too, just to be silly. Alright, me and Itty and Innkeeper Notuck would like to say, waving goodbye. Thank you for my guildies who stopped in. Thank you for visitors passing through, looking at what I'm live feeding. And if you'd like to know more, there is a schedule on the debut yesterday and near the end of the film that shows you a schedule for events. Next, I will be back live on Tuesday night. It will be around, I think I said 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a little later on for us in the eastern side. And I'm going to just salute Pescana. This is for you. Thank you for being out there today. Thank you. And I'm just going to be a little bit silly here. There we go. And gonna send you some love. Things that we can do. And I'm gonna cheer. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for sticking it out with me through my episodes. Very exciting. I have finally made it into Dragonflight. No more excuses. I will have to gear up now, and my goal is to gear up in front of your eyes. So I will see you here if you're interested in the WoW feeds on Sundays. I start 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll see my progress as we go. Thanks so much, everybody, and have a great day. I'm going to pull out of this screen here. Gonna exit the game for now. And so here I am. You can see my avatar. I am gonna check in with Daddy Nick later about getting her to emote better. We're gonna do one last screen capture. I hate to leave you in the cold, and so what I'm gonna do is I have an ending screen for all the feels. And I'm going to play that for you. Eventually I will learn how to do this smoothly. And here it is. So let me see. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead. I'll see you later. This is Venus Callida signing off.